Welcome to We Used to Live Together. I'm Hannah.
I'm Kris.
And we used to live together.
Welcome back, roomies. We have a very special guest today.
Yes. So, you know that Kris and I used to live together. We also used to eat together. Something that we used to eat almost weekly was pizza.
That's true.
From Focaccia Boi.
That's
and
true.
Today we have the man behind
the man, the myth, the legend.
Derek.
That's me. Yay.
The
we
face,
are so
the
excited.
face of Focaccia Boi. Derek,
Yes.
welcome
Yes.
to We Used to Live Together.
Thank you.
Thank you
for
so
having me.
much
Thanks
for
for
coming.
out.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, we're just so excited. So we like to start off the podcast first before anything. We do like a check-in with each other. What's good, my dude? So you can share anything like what you're watching, listening to, any funny stories. But Kris, you want to kick us off? What's good, my dude?
I just finished. Did I tell you about Black Doves last week?
No.
Black Doves is that spy show on Netflix.
You and your spy shows.
I love a spy show. It stars Keira Knightley.
Oh.
And it's only 6 episodes.
Elizabeth Swan?
Yeah, Elizabeth Swan, exactly. It's 6 episodes, an hour each, and it's a tightly written spy show that I really enjoyed. I think have you ever seen Keira Knightley in a knife fight? Because I haven't.
I have not.
And let me tell you, it was convincing. I was watching, I was like, there's no way this is Keira Knightley. This is too good. And I watched that scene twice because I had to go back. I rewound it and was like, I gotta watch this again because that's how good it was. So
wow. Okay, Keira.
Yeah, it's Black Doves on Netflix, 6 episodes. Give it a watch because I thoroughly enjoyed it. It covers a wide range of emotions. It's not just like a shoot 'em up kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great because it rounds out the characters and it makes you really invested in them. And I don't want to say I teared up, but I teared up.
The stabbing made you tear
the
up.
stabbing.
No, it's not the stabbing part. Yeah, so that's what I did this week.
Good.
What's good, my dude?
What's good with me? I started Throne of Glass.
You did?
I moved on.
You're doing that's a whole
yeah,
series.
no, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I moved on from my Akatar series and now I'm into Throne of Glass. And it's kind of boring and I'm having a really hard time.
Wait, I think that's her first series?
Yeah.
Or the one she did before.
But
Akatar?
I've heard
Yeah.
that like the first book is kind of slow because it's a lot of world building. So I'm just trying to like, get through it right now. But I'm enjoying it.
Is it spicy?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Also, I just started watching Love is Blind. A new season dropped on Valentine's Day.
You love that show.
I love that show. And let me just say, all the men are trash.
Oh.
All the men are absolute garbage on that show.
Okay.
And I'm like, all the girls are so great and so successful and have like their doctorates, and these guys are just...
Are they just picking losers
They're just
to be on the show?
Yeah, they're just not great. So it's just I'm finding myself getting more frustrated this season than anything.
You're like,
I'm just like, no, just leave. Like, just get out of here,
you're
girl.
like, we don't need the guys. Actually.
Run away. Yeah.
Just be friends with each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I've been up to.
Okay.
What about you, Derek? What's good with you, my dude?
As I was telling you guys, I had strep throat for the last 2
Oh.
weeks. So
Yeah.
2 weeks.
yeah, I've been
Wait.
sick for 2 weeks.
Oh my God. I didn't even
That's,
realize
Did you
that.
need like antibiotics?
Yeah, I've been on penicillin.
No.
That's what's good. Penicillin.
Yes, for
Shit's
medicine.
great.
We love modern medicine.
Penicillin and Jello. I found a new love for Jello.
What flavor?
Cherry.
Okay,
I went
that's
to
like
the
my
restaurant
least
supply,
favorite.
and I bought just the giant thing of Jello. I can't swallow. I couldn't.
Oh
Yeah.
my
And so it was
God.
like the only thing I could eat.
Wow.
I'm not mad. She was good.
You're like, I was actually vibing. Dang, I haven't had strep since I was a kid.
I haven't
Exactly.
had Jello since I was a kid.
Exactly. Both are for children, and
That's
somehow
crazy.
I regressed in the last 2
Yeah.
weeks. So
But you're on the mend.
on the
Yeah.
mend. I'm good now. Not
Good.
contagious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
good.
goodness.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Thank
don't
you
need
for
to
that.
like sanitize it. I'm good.
Go.
Get a new phone.
Like, we're just gonna burn your chair.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. I'm so happy you're healthy and that you're here.
Yeah. Speaking of swallowing.
Oh my God.
God.
The segues. Chris always
That's a
tries to
great
find
segue.
the great segues.
We love swallowing good food,
We
is
do
what I'm going to say.
swallowing good food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Hannah. Take it away.
So I don't know. I thought we could just start with like talking about how we discovered you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then
Good,
we could kind of go from there. But
Yeah.
so we have a mutual friend, and I don't know if you know, I feel like this guy knows everybody, but his name is Danny Valenzuela. And
He's like, oh, Danny.
He's like, Danny.
Yeah.
No, but he turned us on to you, and
Uh-huh.
he was like, no, like you gotta be on
What
the Instagram.
year? What year
This
was
was like
this?
pandemic.
Pre-pandemic
I
or
don't think
during?
we were going out.
We were not. Okay.
No. And we were all off of work, so we were like,
Yeah.
that's how we got the
Yeah.
because
That's
we
right.
all were able to like,
On Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on
Okay.
Instagram.
Okay.
yeah. So he was like, okay, you gotta try it. It's gonna change your life. So we finally got a slot, and we did the whole drive up, and then you came out and you delivered us our pizza, and we were all just like, oh my God, thank you.
Yeah. Well, at first, when he first told us about it, we were like, what? This
What?
guy, you're telling us this guy makes pizza in his house, and then we drive up to his house, and then we take it from him.
I know.
And he's like, yeah, it's the best pizza in Anaheim. I think he said in like Orange County.
Yeah.
And we're like, there's no way. He just like makes it in his house.
Yeah.
We're like, how? And then there's like, does he have like a store? No, you just like got to message him on Instagram. We're like, what is he really selling?
Yeah.
So when we figured out, it took us a while to figure out like the slot system, right?
Yeah.
Because we were like, how does
Well, it
it
kept
work?
filling up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it kept selling
Yeah.
out. So we're like, we can't even get in. And then finally, we were just
We got
like,
in.
well, you turn on the notifications. That's how we were able
The
to do
famous
it.
The
Taylor
famous-
Swift.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So whenever it's like the second you got it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that
Oh yeah. No,
the
that's
second you got
exactly
it?
how
You
is.
just like sign us up.
Yeah.
Because like they go fast. Well,
Yeah.
at the time they were going fast.
Yeah.
I'm sure they still do. And then that's how we got it that first time.
Yeah.
And then you guys went and picked it up,
Yep.
right? You and Lorenzo. And then tell us about that time. Was it just
No, it was just drive on up and walked it out, and then we like. My husband's like so intense about his pizza. Like he made me get in the back seat so the pizza could sit on the seat warmers.
It's like
he did it?
buckled in.
That's what he
did?
does. Like whenever we pick up pizza,
That's so funny, dude.
he's just he's like, he wants it the freshest possible.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, just sit in the back. So I'm like, okay, I know the drill. So
Yeah.
I head to the back. It's in the seat warmer.
I know the drill.
And then, we brought it home, and
Yeah.
then.
And then
were just-
Danny and I were waiting. We were
We were
already at the table.
Knives and
Yeah. We know our roommate
Bibs,
at the
other
time
roommate,
Bibs
yeah.
and all.
is also named Danny, and we were just like, we were ready. We were waiting. You walk into them, we're like this. We're just like staring at you.
The boxes are heavy.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
And you
we're
could only
here.
get 2 boxes at a time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And we got the hot honey. Is that right? Hot
Yeah.
honey and what was
I
the
think
other
we
one?
just got a cheese one because
because Danny.
Danny. Yeah. But wow.
Yeah.
First bite, life.
No,
changed.
we was like, it was almost like ceremonial. Like
Yeah.
we divvied it up. Like we had our 4 plates because they were only
you
like 4.
sacrificed a child.
Yeah.
Put your
Yeah,
clothes on.
the pizzas are square and you only
Yeah.
get the 4 slices, right? So we like did
We
it.
did divide
We
it
might have
up.
prayed
I
before.
think we prayed. We don't pray normally, but we prayed that night. We did pray.
Yeah, we said grace and then we just like
Sat in silence while we ate.
yeah, nobody talked. It was like that. The first couple bites, we were just like, whoa. And that was our first
And that was-
experience with
yeah.
that.
Was
Yeah.
this when I used to slice into 4 slices?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do you not do that anymore?
There are 8 slices now, so
We haven't gotten in a while. Okay.
it's been a minute.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Okay.
say I haven't seen any pizza
No.
slaps while I'm like.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that
So
was
that
our
was
first.
our first experience, and then we were just hooked for a while,
Yeah.
and yeah.
I think all throughout like the pandemic,
Yeah.
we would be.
It was
getting
the only thing that
so.
was bringing us joy.
I think it's what got you to make. You were starting to make bread too.
Yeah, and then
right?
I was like,
Cool.
I can make bread. And then but it was hard.
yeah.
But anyway, I just have
Let's get past that.
right,
Yeah.
yeah. I just have so many questions. Like I'm so
Yeah.
curious, like, how did you get this idea? How did it all start? Like
Yeah.
kind of what made you start doing it?
Not wanting to work for anyone else anymore.
That is so real.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I started back in 2019.
Okay.
Okay.
I was bartending and I was just over it. I just didn't want to do
Mhm.
it anymore. I
Mhm.
was like thinking of ways to like, if I bartend, I want to make my own money. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna open my own place.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do I want? I want something that's like comfortable, like a community space, like queer friendly, brown friendly, like
Yeah.
just some place that people can gather.
Mhm.
And I'm like, bread, alcohol, chill vibes.
Yeah, sign me
And
up.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that's what I want. And so I was like, okay, well, I don't want to be one of those bosses who doesn't know anything. So like, I'm gonna teach myself how to bake. And so I started
Yeah.
teaching myself how to bake.
Wow.
And then that's how Focaccia
Can
Boi
I
was
just
born.
say, bosses
Dang.
who don't know anything,
I know.
get it together.
The worst. The worst.
So I
Like, don't
appreciate
tell
that.
me how to do my job if
Yeah.
you don't know how to do
Yeah.
my job.
Like you're
Absolutely.
making so much
Yeah.
money, but I have to tell you how to do an
Exact-
Excel.
Dude, oh, you
Yeah.
are triggering
Yeah.
me right now. Yes.
We've
Okay.
all been in
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
situation.
so I appreciate that. Yeah,
It's
that's
bad.
that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you just taught yourself.
Just taught myself.
Wow.
So did it start with focaccia, or did you, or like how?
I did sourdough.
So you had like a starter.
How it started, yeah.
Starters scare me. They do scare me.
Did you do one?
I tried it. I killed it.
What'd you name it?
Oh my gosh.
I
I,
don't think you
didn't name
did.
it.
That's why it didn't
I
survive.
need to
Oh,
name
no.
Not enough
it.
love.
Okay. I did think of a name. I want to name my next one Dochi.
Okay.
But no one steal that
No,
from
but-
me.
Cut that.
Trademark. Mail it to yourself.
Well, wow, that's so cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Wait, so
then
self-taught?
Self-taught.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Just started making bread, and then I had just like a good course set of regulars at the bar, and just like people.
Oh, you
would-
started making it at the bar first.
Well, I started making it at home, and it was just
Okay.
like, and people found out, and then I was like, okay, well, I have a friend, Sarah, who named the brand,
yeah.
and then I was
Oh.
like, cool, let's just do it. And then I just like put it up online, and I would send out emails every week,
Uh-huh.
and people would just order bread and then come meet me in a parking lot somewhere.
That
and
is
just,
so
like,
crazy.
grab bread from me. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
How did that evolve into the pizza?
People started making pizza out of my bread, and I've just always loved pizza.
Oh,
And-
so they would buy the bread and then at home they would.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So
okay.
that the first when you first started selling the bread, is it just like regular sourdough or what was it?
I would do focaccia.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
it
so
started
it started
focaccia.
as focaccia.
Okay.
It was like one of the breads I made that was just like, this is good.
Okay.
Like,
and then for
I-
the listeners, tell us what that is.
Ooh,
Focaccia
yes.
bread.
Great job.
Nerd listeners or non-nerd
Both.
listeners?
Both.
It's basically just bread fried in olive oil. Essentially.
Oh.
You know,
Wow, I
it's-
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
that's
like
good.
the dough could be used for many different things. There's so many different types,
Uh-huh.
but the kind of the gist of it is bread fried in olive oil.
With like
Wow.
herbs and or
Yeah, you can do herbs. You can not do herbs. You can just do straight up bread.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just love watching the ASMR videos of people
the
like.
dimpling.
yeah, with the
Yeah,
fingers. I've seen that. I've
yeah.
seen that.
It's
yeah.
pretty satisfying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, everyone's obsessed with the slime and stuff.
Yes.
like that.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh.
that.
You're like, no,
It's
give
the
me the
same thing.
focaccia.
Yeah, it's my tism. It's
Yeah.
just like that's my stemming.
Oh my god.
Okay, so bread fried in olive oil.
Yeah.
Specifically sourdough bread, or it can be.
No, it's all different types
mean,
of doughs. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Wow.
everyone has different recipes. All the different regions of Italy have different versions.
So
of
you've
it.
done your research on this.
I've done some research. I'm not an expert, but I've done
Okay.
some. I don't want to sound like a jabroni when I'm talking to
No,
someone.
you're
So
fine.
just like,
You are fine.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
started making that, and then you started selling it at the bar at first.
In the parking lot.
In the parking lot.
In the parking lots.
In the
yeah.
parking lot.
Yeah. I wasn't associated with the bar.
I
Yeah.
see. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
And then people started making their own pizzas, and that's when you were like, "Oh wait, should I do that?"
Yeah. I mean, well, I'm one of those people who gets bored of
Okay.
things.
Okay.
Okay.
So like I always want a new business venture or a new
Yeah.
thing that I'm doing.
All
And
right.
so people started doing that, and I was just so burnt out. At that point in the pandemic, I was working 7 days a week. I was making like
wow.
hundreds and hundreds of loaves a week, delivering.
Wow.
them. And I was just like, I can't, like, this isn't
In
sustainable.
your one kitchen.
In my one
in
kitchen.
your one
Just-
oven.
Yeah, it was just me. My wife would wrap bread, and then I would just go out and deliver. There was nothing else to do. What else? was
Yeah,
there?
true.
That's true.
Very
Yeah.
true.
That's
It's like everyone else, like, watch
Wow.
Tiger King.
Yeah.
I made
You started a
thousands of
business.
loaves of
Yeah.
bread. Yeah.
That's
That's
crazy.
incredible.
So,
oh my god.
I mean, I'm 100%. It was a mental breakdown doing
Oh,
it. Like, it
yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
I was in such like a bad mental state that
Yeah.
I poured everything into this.
Okay.
And so it was not good.
Yeah.
But the pizza was a way for me to stay home.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like out doing stuff. I can prep one day and make all this stuff the next day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it was a little bit of a slower pace for me.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And make more money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I can make more money in one day than I can sell. Like I can sell all these loaves of bread for $5. But this loaf of bread with toppings on top is now $20.
Oh,
for
okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Right, nice.
Yeah.
So when you started Instagram, it didn't take off right away?
No,
Did it-
so I blew up pre-pizza.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's two people that I credit, three people actually. I credit a lot with that is Food Beast, Danny from Heritage, and Jade Tiger Tea.
Okay.
Land from Jade Tiger Tea like hooked me up with all like South County moms.
Wow.
Heritage Barbecue. hooked
South
me up
County
with all,
moms
like,
love their bread.
it was crazy the amount of bread these people were buying. And then Heritage, like all the food people started to like noticing me.
Wait, what's Heritage?
Heritage Barbecue is a place down in San Juan Capistrano.
Oh,
They're like a Michelin rated barbecue spot.
we have to go.
Yeah.
Add that to the list.
Yeah, well respected in the community.
Okay.
Good
So
people.
cool.
But these people blew me up on Instagram when I was just selling bread, and we're
Okay,
just
so
like,
these were local like establishments.
Wow,
Yeah,
that just
yeah.
hyped you up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
and then
that's
Food
great.
Beast is like a big like
Yeah.
internet
Yeah, yeah,
food
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So they had posted about me right when I started doing the pizza. So
Okay.
like overnight,
Oh, okay.
just like starting the bread and stuff, like I went from like maybe 1,000 followers to like a couple thousand. And then Food Beast posted about me and then it was like thousands and thousands
Oh
of
my
followers.
Wow.
And I'm just like, that was the first time I like turned off all notifications.
Yeah.
on my
Oh
phone.
yeah, you have to.
It's like, I
you have
can't-
to,
How do I keep up
I
with
can't
this?
do this. Like I don't
Yeah.
have message notifications anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like I can't
Yeah,
can't
Oh
keep
my
up with it.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So
How
did your
crazy.
production like? Was there a dramatic increase in like I gotta make more bread now or make
There
more-
wasn't any to do. Like I couldn't make more.
Mm.
I was already maxed out.
Oh man.
So,
You're like, y'all just gotta fight for it.
yeah. So like doing the bread, and like I was delivering everywhere from San Diego to like North Hollywood.
Wow.
Like I was delivering everywhere. I
That's crazy.
drove down to San Diego and bought a giant mixer for super cheap.
Oh
I was like,
Okay.
because it was a
gosh.
pandemic, no one's
Yeah,
buying
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
So it's like I got like a $2,000 mixer for $1,000.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
And I just made all the bread I possibly could. But I was
Yeah.
maxed out completely. I was working
Crazy.
6-7 days a week.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Just couldn't make any more.
So how long was that? I mean, it wasn't sustainable, but like how long were you doing? Just like are you still doing it out of your kitchen?
So I'm still doing it out of my kitchen.
Okay.
Things have just changed a lot.
Okay.
I've-
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah.
I mean, those early years was just me going hard, and I snapped at one
Mhm.
point and just like I
You have to
got
step away.
shut everything down. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I need to step away.
Yeah.
Can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Adjusted my medication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went to a lot of therapy.
Yeah. Amen.
Yeah.
We love
Yeah.
that here.
And then came back and just like tried to have more of a balance.
Yeah.
And
How long
then-
were you away?
Like 8 months, almost,
Okay.
almost
Yeah.
a year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
That's
couldn't.
great for you,
I
though.
did like a few events and stuff, but
Okay.
I pretty much stepped away
Stepped
for a while.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came back full force,
All right.
and then I got shut down by the health department.
Oh!
Wait, for real?
No.
Yeah, it's not legal. Nothing I was doing was legal.
It has to be an industrial kitchen.
Yeah.
Or a commercial kitchen, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know there were rules.
How did
I
they
mean, of
find
course
you?
there are rules.
So in California or the country, there's cottage food laws.
Oh.
So you can cook out of your house.
Okay.
But you have to stay within the parameters of your county. So-
Oh.
All of California now, back then it wasn't, but now it's legal to do hot food.
Okay.
So you can do non-perishable food out of your house, but up to the determination of your county. So LA County, San Bernardino, they're all good with this.
Yeah.
You get your permits, you get
Mhm.
everything figured out, you can do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Orange County, no.
Of course.
So you can only do shelf-stable goods in Orange County.
Oh
Orange
my
County, get
gosh.
it together.
I know.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Dang.
sucks. So yeah, so no more pizza out of the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do pop-ups. I had a residency at Lucy's in Santa Ana for a while.
Okay.
Which we attended.
Yeah, it's fun. Those guys, it's some of the best pizza
Dude,
ever.
It's so good.
Those guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Like it's a cool little shop.
Yeah, it's such a
Like,
cool spot.
it just has it has character. It's not even old.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it just feels like
Yeah.
it. I mean, the space is old.
Yeah.
But that business isn't. But they're just such solid dudes that you feel this like
Yeah.
What's the name of the
there.
place?
Lucy's. Yeah, it's on 4th Street.
Okay,
Yeah.
Lucy's on
Yeah.
4th Street.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Pizza's great. People are great.
All right.
100% recommend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
vibes are good.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay.
we're moving back to that model of doing more pop-ups and just trying to figure out what's next. Like
Yeah.
the goal for this whole time was opening a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just so burnt. I just like
that's
I
good.
want to do it. I love to
Right.
do it. It just has to be exactly the right
Right.
situation.
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah. Absolutely. That makes sense for sure.
So when you do the pop-ups, you're still making it at home, or
so,
do you?
so for the bread, yeah.
Yeah.
But if
okay.
I'm doing pizza and stuff, I'm doing
You're
all
using
of it.
their
using
their
all their stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's so cool too. Well, just like what I've known, or I feel like you're so involved with like the Anaheim community, which I think is really cool. Like you're at Thank You Coffee, right? You
Mhm.
provide the
Mhm.
bread for your sandwiches,
Yep.
which the sandwich is incredible.
Thank you. Yeah.
And then
Also great spot. Great
yeah,
people.
oh my gosh, such a great spot. And then like we've gone to a couple of things at Radiant.
Mhm.
And I just think that's so cool. Is that like something you enjoy doing, like kind of getting involved with like
Mhm.
local? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a big part of my business in general is the community.
Yeah.
And it's like I take fault in businesses that don't do anything to help the people who are supporting
Mhm.
them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like why not feed into your community? And it's like
Yeah.
I'm was born in Orange County. Like my family has so much roots in Anaheim.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's my home. Like I live there.
Yeah.
I work there. Like I might as well make this place
Yeah.
a better place for me.
Yeah.
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 You know.
What
So,
high school did you go to?
so I actually went to school in Long Beach.
Okay.
Oh,
So I have this weird hybrid growing up between
it.
Anaheim
Okay.
and Long
Yeah.
Beach. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so
I was gonna
cool.
say, man, if we went to high school together, that would have been crazy.
Are you guys both like Anaheim growing
I
up?
grew up in Anaheim,
I'm
so yeah,
Fullerton.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
we're locals.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah.
Locals. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So what do you like to do like besides your cooking
Yeah.
or baking? Like what's kind of like your day off? Like what are you doing?
I do like vintage reselling on the side.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
okay.
lots of estate sales, lots of thrift stores.
Okay.
Fun. Okay. Love
all
estate
that.
sales.
That I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't have that much of a life.
How long have you and your wife been married?
We've been married since 2017.
Oh,
2018. 2018.
Nice.
Yeah, we've been together for 10 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
And she
cool.
was like, "Hey, I will support you with this pizza thing."
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like she knows how crazy I am, and I will throw a million ideas at her of what I want to do or
Mhm.
just random things.
Yeah.
And it's like one day she'll wake up and I'm doing that thing. You don't know what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's like I've started so many businesses and done so many things
Things,
over
yeah.
the years. It's just like
Yeah.
I just have like weird ADD in that case. So this one just stuck.
Yeah.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
we love it.
Yeah,
So
we're
we hope
very-
we're hopeful for perhaps maybe a store in the future.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
storefront.
I would love it. I mean, I
Yeah.
just like it's one of those situations where all these people know me and I didn't really have a lot of face-to-face interactions with people. It's like I was always stuck inside. So I was like, people were like, "Oh yeah, I've like been to your house a million times." Like, I don't know who you
I don't
are.
know. You,
Oh.
yeah.
I've never seen you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's so
I'm
true.
stuck in
So
the
true,
kitchen.
yeah.
I don't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
So-
so
Wait, so
true.
you weren't the one bringing the pizzas out?
Not a lot of the times, no.
We just got lucky.
Yeah.
No, is it normally like your wife would bring it out, or who?
Wife or whoever was there. It's just like, yeah.
Hey, take this to this car over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, basically. Like if someone was hanging out and we're like, "Can you run this?"
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Because I'm making pizza.
Yeah.
It was
Dude,
hard.
That's insane.
It was hard to
Yeah.
do it all.
Oh,
Yeah.
So-
man. How fun was it like coming up with the different types of pizzas? Because
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
because my favorite, I think it was, I don't remember what it was called. The Miss Piggy? Was that the one with the fig?
Yeah, there's a lot of Muppet themed ones.
Yeah. Whichever one with
the fig and the caramelized onions.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
Yeah.
gosh. I
Mhm.
loved that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good
So
one.
like was that like kind of a creative outlet kind of figuring out like what flavors work together and like
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a chef.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a trained chef, so
Yeah.
it's like always
Not with that attitude.
people are always like, I don't know, they think too hard into it, and I'm just like, I'll eat
It's not that serious.
I mean, it really wasn't. Like, a lot of the times it'd be like, oh, I had this sandwich I really liked. That'd be good as a pizza.
Okay.
Or just
Yeah.
You know, I like these flavors I'm gonna put together.
Okay.
I think the hardest thing is that I'm pescatarian.
Oh.
I don't
wow.
eat. I
Interesting.
don't eat land animals.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
So
weren't tasting the pizzas?
no.
Oh my god.
What? How did you know it was good?
I mean, like
I mean,
pepperoni is
feedback.
pretty
I mean, I
basic.
guess it's not.
You
Yeah.
know, a lot of the meats I use are most of it's vegetarian, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you notice my menus, like I'd say they're about like 85% vegetarian.
That is true.
Wow.
Especially my specials are like 90% vegetarian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my gosh. Yeah.
It's a fish pizza possible.
Oh my god.
I've done shrimp.
You did shrimp.
I've done shrimp.
Oh.
I always wanted to do like a fish taco pizza.
Oh,
I
please.
think it'd be really good.
Please, I would eat that.
It'd be really
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
So one day.
One day.
I'll
Yeah.
have to do that.
Oh, man.
I've done salmon. I've done like lox pizza.
Oh.
Oh.
I think, did we not get that
No,
one time?
we didn't. We didn't get that.
Because I remember seeing that.
Seeing it. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So-
so cool.
Yeah, I mean the recipe stuff is fun.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
But I also grew tired of my pizza.
I can
Okay.
imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I don't want to eat
How-
it.
Well,
like-
because it's like in your house too. You're
Yeah,
like
it
you can't
smells
escape
like it all the
yeah.
time. Yeah, it's like-
How many pizzas do you think you were making like a week?
Pizzas a week is probably 150 pizzas a week.
In your one oven?
But bread was like, hundreds and hundreds of
Yeah.
loaves a
Oh,
week.
man.
Wow.
And at the
Yeah.
same
And I
time.
burned through 3 ovens. Yeah. Like
You had to replace.
yeah,
your
like you
oven.
could not you couldn't fix them. They were
No.
done.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Because I
Home
couldn't
Depot's like you're
can't-
back.
I couldn't put an industrial oven in my house
Yeah.
because it would void my homeowner's insurance.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
That's crazy.
Everything is like just like standard house stuff.
Wow.
I just made my kitchen into like this.
Yeah.
Like
So
it's not
adapt
it's
to
not a
that.
real kitchen.
Oh no,
Like,
your ovens
You're
were
like-
working
like, we don't cook
overtime.
at home.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I don't know. It's just
It's just yeah.
it's not the right
Oh
setup.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
Like I
God.
can and I will.
Yeah.
But it just
not.
feels like work.
Yeah. Oh, that
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
must be so hard. There's no like separation.
There's
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
separation.
yeah. Oh, that's
No.
rough.
I
Yeah.
mean, now I've like come to just like it is what it is. So it's like-
Yeah.
and I do like wholesale stuff mostly now.
Okay.
so,
Okay.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So you're still this is still a source of income for you right
yeah,
now.
this
Okay.
is still my main source of income.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
It just looks a little different.
looks a little
Yeah.
A
different.
little more balanced.
I'm a little more balanced, a
Yeah.
little bit more
For
hidden.
sure.
yeah.
But it's good for me.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
You brought it up before, but this wasn't your first business venture.
Yeah.
What were some of the beginning things that you were trying to do to build up as a business?
Photography.
Oh.
I've done music stuff. I don't know, man. It's every day there's something new.
Yeah.
But mostly like creative creative outlets.
Yeah, I guess so. I've never been like a traditional learning person. Like
Mm,
I did well-ish in school. Like testing and stuff is good.
yeah.
But if you want me to show up to class, I'm not gonna do it. Like, give me a test. Let me read something.
Yeah.
Like, let me figure it out on my own and
Yeah.
I'll do it. But you tell me, no, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
So,
You're too independent for that.
yeah, I guess so. Not that it's a good thing.
No, I feel like you're in good company though, because at
Yeah.
least for me, like I feel like I operate the same. Like I get bored so easily.
Yeah.
Like I'm blowing through jobs super fast because I'm just like, this is boring. I need something new. Like
Yeah.
so, I get it. It's hard. When
I've
you-
never had an office job.
Yeah, well,
I've never like
It's not fun.
done it. I fantasize about it all the time. I'm just like every like a couple months, I'm like, I'm
Should I just
quitting.
do it?
I'm getting an office job.
Honey,
Yeah.
I'm going to the office.
Yeah.
It's like
Every day as a creative. That 9 to 5 is looking really nice.
like I don't want a boss, but it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I want to be able to go home and not think about
Right.
work.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Yes,
So-
for sure. That's why
so-
I love my office job. I check in and I do my thing and then I leave and I never think about work.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't know what that life is like. I want a job I don't care about. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm the
man.
opposite. It's like I just go from office job to office job and I leave because I'm like, wait, this is sucking the life out of me.
Yeah.
I need to-
mean, don't get me wrong. It does do that. It does do that. But like I said, I leave it there and I come home and I'm like, I do stuff like this where it's fun. You
Yeah,
know?
we
So-
have like our hobbies.
Yeah.
Stuff
So.
to keep it interesting.
It's like there's like a thing I feel like that everyone turns their hobbies into like
Yes.
money, career thing, and then it ruins it for them.
I know.
Oh.
And so that's my life. That's what I do. I just constantly ruining hobbies.
Oh no.
It's like the vintage stuff. Like I've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
Like when I was like a teenager, I was working at a company like reselling like vintage aerospace stuff, which was fun for me. I love digging and researching and figuring things out. And so I have this in me and I was doing it like making like a couple $1,000s a year, just randomly selling things. But now I'm just like, I'm doing this. Like this is my extra income. I'm going hard for it. And I'm like, I'm going to kill this.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I'm going to hate this.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you always know like in the process like like this is not fun anymore?
Yeah, I guess so.
I feel like it's always just like there's one day where you're like it just doesn't hit the same.
Yeah.
You're like,
Okay.
oh, I gotta go to an estate sale today.
Oh
Just
no.
like, yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh. Dang.
Well, we hope you don't fall out of love with pizza.
Or bread.
Or bread, yeah.
You know,
General.
I think it's
Yeah.
just like it's baked into me.
Bacon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we have some like rapid fire questions for you.
Okay. I've got non-rapid fire answers.
Please, yeah.
Okay. Are you typically more of a sweet or savory person?
Savory.
Savory, okay.
Okay. You would never do like a dessert pizza.
I've done dessert pizzas. I've done
have?
dessert focaccia, but they always lean more towards the savory.
Okay.
So like I just did a donut focaccia.
Oh.
Okay, I saw that. I also wanted to ask because we were freaking busy and we couldn't go, but you did was it like a sticky toffee pudding or a bread pudding?
Yeah, I did a bread pudding.
It was for Radiant, right?
Yeah, so Tacombo and I
What?
have done like a few bread pudding collaborations.
Yeah, what is that like? Or like how are you doing that?
Uh,
Because we love bread pudding.
We love bread pudding.
it's basically just like focaccia soaked in custard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do this again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime soon?
He's sobbing in the
It's
corner.
really good. Like it's
Yeah.
I was so mad.
Because Radiant, we go to Radiant, so
Yeah.
like, let us know. We're gonna do that again.
I do have an event there next month. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go.
Yeah,
And we are working on a collab together. So
Fun.
because they
We-
just started doing pizza and
Yes,
so,
yeah, we love.
Wait, they sell food now? Radiant?
Yeah,
Mhm.
We have to go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
we used to go every week for trivia.
For trivia night. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We were killing it at
Yeah,
trivia.
yeah. Dude, there was a time when we were number one.
Number one.
What's your team name?
Your mom's team.
Oh, that's right.
Because and I hate saying it out loud. I'm like, we're so lame. We were so stressed.
Yeah,
Well, we had to pick
we'll
one.
get a new team.
We'll
But
get
yeah, okay,
we'll
yeah, we're
rebrand.
looking for. You're gonna do the bread pudding?
Maybe.
Oh my god, Chris!
I'm so sorry. I
Chris.
That's so
I can't
intense.
get past the bread.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I'm just
about
thinking,
that.
are you like reenacting that knife scene you were talking about earlier?
I'm so
You gonna
sorry.
do that bread pudding? Huh?
On behalf of all of us.
I'm so sorry. Okay, carry on.
Okay, what is your go-to comfort food?
Oh shit. Spiced potato tacos at Taco Bell.
Oh,
Oh,
those are so.
okay.
That's not talked about
That's
enough.
not
The
talked about.
potato tacos
Yeah.
at Taco Bell.
Underrated.
Underrated. Those are so
Wow.
good.
Okay.
Okay. Favorite topping for a pizza?
That's not cheese.
Oh, I guess you could say cheese.
Anything you want. Yeah.
Anything you want. Yeah.
I don't know. That's a bad question.
Okay.
Let's get
Sorry.
on.
Oh my God.
That's like picking my favorite child.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
that's,
that's
fair. That's fair. Okay.
So cheese.
Cheese. Okay. What is your like favorite tool in the kitchen? Like, what's your go-to?
Pan clamps.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I did a whole stupid video on it the other day.
Wait, what?
Wait.
What is it?
So they're clamps. Yeah, just like a pinchy clamp thing that clamp onto sheet pans.
Oh.
So you don't have to
touch
use
it.
oven. Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh.
Don't never touch
No,
it.
no, that makes sense. You don't need like an oven mitt
Mitt.
or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
And they're specifically for that.
yeah, yeah.
Like so, like to heat.
It's like one of those
heat
things that
resistant.
are used in professional kitchens
Yeah.
that I don't know why they've never gone
Made
to
it. Yeah.
home kitchens. So it's perfect for home kitchen.
Where can I purchase a pan clamp?
Amazon. There's a link in my bio.
Perfect. I'm buying a pan clamp.
Yeah, they're cheap.
That's how I got this scar.
Pulling a pan out.
Trying to at Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
Trying to pull out
yeah.
the
Oh,
chicken minis,
yeah.
and my arm touched
Yep.
the rack.
Oh, no.
Oh.
They
Yeah.
need pan clamps.
Yeah, but I got all those scars.
Yeah,
They're bad.
yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Good to
pan
know.
clamps
Wow.
save you. They're great.
Yeah.
I'm buying some. Okay, go.
Okay. Do you have like a specific like cooking or baking playlist that you're listening to when you're like in the zone and you have to fulfill all these like wholesale orders now? Like, is there something in the background that's playing for you?
I usually listen to podcasts.
Oh,
actually.
really?
Yeah.
What are some of your favorites?
I listen to Daily Zeitgeist a lot.
Nice.
Questlove's podcast.
Oh, okay.
A lot
yeah.
of music podcasts.
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
yeah.
That's awesome.
But-
I didn't know he had one.
I didn't know he had
Yeah.
one either.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Kind of helps the time go
Yeah.
by. Yeah.
I'm just like listening to people talk.
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah.
in a different world while
Right.
I'm cooking. I'm just kind of,
yeah.
Love that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Love that.
Okay. Well, this one I feel stupid asking.
What? Which one?
is it what's your favorite child?
Okay. Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh.
Oh, God. I love a good fuck, marry, kill. Bring it on.
Marinara sauce.
Okay.
Mozzarella cheese and pepperoni. But now I know you don't eat meat, so
Okay. So mozzarella.
marinara sauce or
Marinara sauce.
pepperoni.
I would kill marinara sauce.
Oh.
Unexpected. The gas.
I would fuck pepperoni
Okay.
and I would marry the
Mary
Very cheap.
mozzarella.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
How fuck pepperoni even though you don't eat meat? Just
Yeah.
for the fun of it?
It's like, it's kind of sexy.
It is.
You know?
I would say so.
It's-
I would say so.
Who wouldn't want a sausage in your mouth?
I love a
Like
sausage.
we always say.
Who wouldn't love a sausage in their mouth?
That's totally fair.
Oh my goodness.
Was that too easy for me to answer?
No. That was perfect.
good.
That was perfect. Okay, if you could cook, bake for anyone dead or alive, who would it be?
Vincent Price.
Oh.
I love Vincent Price. I think he is one of the most underrated queer icons there is.
Yeah.
He was a cook as well. He had cookbooks and
Oh
he
my
had
gosh.
a little cooking show with his daughter.
Oh, I did not know that.
He was a big art collector. He did like a bunch of
Wow.
stuff for East LA, like kids, and like he made a whole museum for them.
Wow.
So a philanthropist.
He was like he was
Wow.
a genius man, but
Yeah.
he was like super into food. I don't think his food was great.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the recipes are kind of wild. So
Yeah.
it's like, very like, mid-century.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Lots of weird, like, we're gonna make little bat shapes out of dough or whatever. And it's all casseroles and aspic and to be honest, I've never made any of those recipes.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
this is the idea I have.
Right.
But I love him and I would love to
Yeah.
like sit with him and talk with
Yeah.
him. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure he was a fascinating person.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. And then like what's your go-to drink at a bar? If you were a
Mm.
bartender, what's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Go-to drink.
Wait, do your go-to drink and then your favorite drink to make for
Ooh.
people.
So like dive bar cocktail.
Yeah.
Gin and tonic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just became a gin girl.
Oh.
Girly.
I love gin.
I went. So we took a trip. Thank you. Thank you. We took a trip to Canada. And we went to this like distillery.
Oh, Canada's famous for their gin.
Yeah. Are they?
No.
I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It was so good.
Canadian gin, Oh no.
I had a gin there, and I was like, this is gin. And then ever since then, I'm a gin and tonic girl.
Yeah, great. Yeah. I mean, all the gins are different too. It's nice. But yeah, I don't know. Gin and tonic. A last word is probably my like bougie cocktail.
Ooh, what is that?
It's a green chartreuse, lime, and gin
Mm.
and maraschino.
So if you go, like, if you're at a dive bar and you ask for that, they know what to do.
No, not that bar.
Oh.
Dive bar, you asked that, and they were like, "Get the fuck out of my
Oh,
bar."
okay.
No.
Here,
Yeah.
here you got a shot of whiskey.
Yeah.
That's like a bougie cocktail bar.
okay,
I don't
okay.
have,
Is
and
it?
like a really bougie cocktail bar.
Oh, okay, okay. Is
Chartreuse
it
is
true?
expensive.
Is it true
Okay.
that bartenders don't like to make mojitos?
I don't know.
Because he got shamed for.
I
Wanting to order one.
We were at a bar and our friends were like, do you want anything? And I said, oh, like my favorite is a mojito. And they're like, you can't order that here. Like, this is not the place for
The
that.
bartenders are gonna be so mad.
Where
at you.
were you?
We were at
Some pretentious.
No.
No. It was like,
Where?
it was in the,
It
in the
was
circle.
Orange
In the
Circle.
circle.
What
Look,
was
if
it?
you're at a good cocktail bar,
It
doesn't
was,
matter.
I don't think it was a good.
If you're at a dive bar, then yeah, sure.
It was
someone's
more-
gonna be mad at you.
It was more that.
Dive bar.
Yeah.
It was more that side of the spectrum. But yeah, they're like, don't do that. And then they're like, you should get just the Malibu and pineapple. And
Yeah.
that was my first time with that. And I loved it. So now that's going to be my go-to. That's my go-to.
Is this like your childhood fascination with sunscreen? You just always wanted to lick sunscreen?
No. Now I'm like, is it? No, I love coconut and I like pina coladas. So I mean that's like the
Yeah.
closest thing you could get to without actual pina
Yeah.
coladas. So
Yeah.
so yeah.
I don't think they hate it. I
You
think
know,
I think a dive bar is just like they're not gonna have fresh mint.
that's true.
They're not gonna like have the ingredients to actually make that.
Oh, I see.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get something that's not what you want.
That's okay, maybe.
Yeah.
So maybe I shouldn't be ordering it anyway. So,
Also,
yeah.
I'm not a good bartender, so don't ask me. I worked in the beer industry mostly.
Oh,
So
okay.
I did a lot. I did cocktail stuff when I lived in Seattle,
okay.
but
Okay.
most of the time I worked at breweries.
Got it.
What's
okay.
your go-to beer?
Go to beer in general.
Yeah. Is that a question? People
Uh,
ask.
Is that what beer drinkers
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love saisons.
Okay.
a lot,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a dorky answer and there's a non-dorky answer.
I think
That's the
well,
least dorky
we
answer
did
I
have
can
a-
give you.
Yeah.
because we did have a beer, not a Cicerone,
That's-
Adjacent.
What is this?
No, I think he is certified Cicerone. Oh,
no, he's
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cicerone is
yeah,
beer.
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Sommelier is wine.
Yeah. So the dork, we're pretty well versed now because of that episode. So the dorky answer.
Yeah.
There's a specific brewery.
Uh-huh.
There's De La Seine out of Belgium. It's one of my favorite breweries.
Oh.
And they make a beer called Terrace Bulba.
Oh,
It's just
wow.
it's like one of the best beers in the world.
Is that like? Oh my god. Is
Do they sell
like
it
an
here?
IPA?
Yeah, it's like a hoppy Belgian pale ale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So not like hoppy you would think here. It's
yeah.
not even close.
So different.
Do you guys ever go to Windsor?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
right here. Yeah. He's got Terrace Bulba.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you go and ask
Okay.
them, they'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh my
They'll tell
gosh.
you.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we love.
That's like I'm their most part-time worker there. I fill it whenever they need someone.
That's so
I'll fill
That's
in.
awesome.
They're
Yeah.
friends of mine. It's a great spot.
That's the one thing I
Wow.
feel like in Anaheim, like all the breweries and
It's a
everything we
pretty
go
cool
to, I feel like
community.
everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's like hyping each other up all the
Mhm.
time.
the beer industry is small, especially.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
Do you
each
know
other.
a lot of the people in the because there's a lot of
In the
breweries in
beer
Anaheim,
industry,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I worked in the beer industry for almost 10 years.
oh wow.
So yeah,
I
that's-
saw you at the Frickenstein.
Yeah,
I was too scared to talk to you.
I helped run that. So I helped. You just sat there, just like.
I literally like grabbed my husband. I was like, "Oh my god, I think that's Focaccia Boi." He's like, "You can go say hi." I was like, "I cannot, cannot."
So that's a branch of the Halloween parade.
Yeah,
So I'm one of the
Mm.
volunteers that helps organize the
So
parade,
cool.
and so I helped.
yeah.
run
The
that.
parade is so cool. The little Halloween like carnival is so fun.
Yeah.
and then freaking
In downtown Anaheim?
Yeah.
Oh okay.
Have you been?
I've actually never been to the parade.
It's so
I've lived in Anaheim
fun.
for almost my whole life.
Shame
Yeah,
on you.
this year.
Okay, this year.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Are you gonna be there?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm there every year. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go this year.
It's like there's a very few of us that help run it. We're a
Okay.
very small group of people.
yeah.
And so we're all there.
Yeah.
We're
Do
all
you need
running
help?
around.
Yeah, do you need help?
We always need help.
Because I'm free.
Dude,
This is an open call.
Let's-
We always need help.
let's
I would
do
love,
it.
Actually, I would
Yeah.
really love to help.
wait. Yes, Sam.
Yeah, come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
More, especially Daya volunteers.
Yeah.
We never
Yeah, yeah,
had
yeah.
Daya volunteers.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I would love
So-
to do that.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
do it.
free as a bird.
We'll do
so.
We'll
It's
be there.
always the Saturday before Halloween.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, the weekend before.
Don't make any plans.
I won't.
Don't make
I'm
me
free.
It's seriously like one of the most cute things. Like
Okay.
Cute.
it made me fall in love with the city when
Yeah.
I first saw it.
Oh,
And I'm
okay,
just like,
good,
hey,
good.
It's been over 100 years now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, all the years you've missed.
All the years.
Yeah.
I love just like all of the pop-up tents too. Like
Mhm.
just people displaying like their artwork and like it's so cool. I always walk away with like different prints of like Disneyland and like all these things that people have drawn. And
Then you've probably seen my wife's stuff.
Wait, what does she do?
Beanie Marie. She's a fiber artist.
Wait, I'm pretty sure I bought.
Did you see the little Andy Anaheim plush Andy Anaheims? That's her.
Wait, what does she make?
She makes like plush art, basically. Like she makes like fancy stuffed animals.
Oh my god.
She's a painter and does all this other stuff. But she's most.
So you're both creatives.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Her more than I.
Okay.
Yeah. She's an actual artist.
Yeah.
Went to school for it.
That's awesome.
I just pretend to be.
That's awesome.
Oh my
thank
goodness.
you so much.
Any final thoughts?
No, I'm just like, this is so cheesy, but they're cheesy.
Uh,
But you really did bring us so much joy during a time that was like so scary and like so isolating. So just thank you for that. And
thank you for supporting.
And thank you for coming on. And I hope this isn't our last time we get to like see you.
know.
And
Yeah.
talk.
You ever need a
that-
hot take about food? Call me.
Okay, we
I'm
will.
down. Always down.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Is that the hot take, Bella?
No, but do you want to like share like how people can find you or what where you're at?
Focaccia Boi, if you could figure out how to spell focaccia.
That is true.
That is one thing I Googled this week. I was like, how do I actually spell it?
Well, and I was like so scared. Like, am I even pronouncing it right? I had to listen.
Oh, I've heard some wild pronunciations.
Please.
What's
I can't even, I don't know. I don't
I've heard
understand.
Focaccia.
Focaccia, Focaccia. I was like, I don't know. I'm not even talking Mexican. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Focaccia Boi
Focaccia Boi with an I
Okay.
on Instagram.
Instagram. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that your main? That's your go-to.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're in Thank You Coffee if people want to try.
Thank You Coffee, Colony Wine Merchant. I've got a pop-up next month at Radiant.
Nice.
I post all the stuff on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll share it.
Yeah, we'll share that.
On our
Awesome.
pod. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And we'll be there. I'm so excited. And Kris,
Brad, put it here.
Please.
Leave your knife at home.
I'll make sure he doesn't come.
Oh my goodness.
gosh.
That's the bell. Thank you so much, roomies, for this very delicious, tasty episode with our friend Derek, the face of Focaccia Boi. We will be at any event, at every event. We'll be at the Halloween parade. Follow us on the socials if you want any of that information. Instagram and TikTok and Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And I think,
All of it.
Patreon. Hi.
Yeah. Oh, we have our Roomie Run Club now.
Yes.
That's open to all roomies.
Mm-hmm.
I will post the link to the Strava.
Wait, did you do it on Patreon yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay. Good.
Patreon's already signed up.
Oh, hey. Okay. All right.
So if you're interested in the Roomie Run Club, I'm going to post the link. You guys can sign up.
Okay. Awesome.
We're going to be doing some challenges and then probably meeting up to try to do like a group run, which will be fun.
Oh,
yeah.
And then after we'll get pizza.
We'll get pizza.
All right. Until next time, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
Bye.